Welcome back to the channel. So we got the 2023 X1 xDrive28i. It is in the semi-individual color Blue Bay Lagoon. And I think this is probably one of the best colors on the X1. Thankfully it does not have Brooklyn Gray yet. I imagine that's probably coming eventually with the LCI version of the X1. This is sort of the end of the model year. We have a bunch more 2023s, which some of them may switch to 2024s. We also have the M35 version inbound. This is the X-Line version. Then you can have this in three sort of trims: Base, X-Line, and M Sport. This one's got satin aluminum exterior trim. Very nice daytime running lights. Similar to the 3 Series. And our grill over here, you see the sensor in the middle there, that's there whether or not you have driving assistance professional, although I think it's called something slightly different. I think it's active driving assistance professional on the X1, but you can also add driving assistance plus if you did not spec anything on your vehicle. So that's available through the Connected Drive store. I think a pretty good move on BMW, so if you didn't order that thing, you can actually get it. So it's also got the premium package. This also has a premium package, which includes the parking assistance package. You see the camera right there in the front of the grille. Moving over to the side, we have the style 867 wheels. These are 19-inch wheels. I think 19s are the way you want to go. The 18-inch wheels look a little on the tiny side. And of course, you can also opt for a 20-inch wheel. So this has the Continental Pro Contact GX tires on them. They are non-run flat, so run flat tires are gone from the X1. And here's your side profile of the X1. Again, this one's gone really sort of upscale from the previous generation X1. Big increase in price, but also available options. So you can spec this towards the middle of xDrive30i X3, going full blown on options. And out back with X1 xDrive28i badging in chrome. There are exhaust tips, they're just not visible, they're sort of hidden under the bumper, so reminiscent of, say, early E60s. Pause here, taking a 3/4 view. I think the X1 looks really, really good. I think BMW did a really great job with the design of this X1. Again, it is based on a Mindy platform. So the X2 coming soon will share the platform with the X1, so it's front-wheel drive based. And in the US market, we only get this xDrive28i or the M35. We don't get an electric version or a plug-in hybrid version of the X1. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the inside, go over pricing and options. All right, so opening up, we have the Black Veganza now. Synthetic leather, if you will, imitation leather. So gone is Sensitech, replaced with Veganza, which is available on the G70 7 Series, as well as the G60 5 Series. But, you know, pretty good texture. So it's similar in feel to the, I forget what the Vernasca leather, that's what it is. And you can see you have the optional lumbar supports. This is active front seats with massage seats. But pretty good looking seats. Alright, so inside, here's your standard steering wheel. Notice no shift paddles because you have to get the M Sport package to get the shift paddles. But a very nice design on the steering wheel. And then we've got the iDrive 8. Again, coming on the X1 will be iDrive 9, which look just like 8.5, just a different operating system. I think it's based on Android rather than, I want to say, Unix on the other vehicles. See, we have the premium package, which includes the heads-up display. Also, Harman Kardon sound system. Although you don't get the customization that you would with, say, like the equalizer that you do have on other Harman Kardon sound systems. The rest of our miniature curved display, again, it's all touchscreen based or voice commands. Another aluminum trim with mesh effect. In front of me here, got your cup holders, wireless charging tray with a little cradle here. That's included in the premium package. Here's your center console again. No iDrive controller, so that's going to be a really difficult thing to come to grips with if you come from a BMW. And then volume control, my mode, so you have to press this button to bring up the menu for modes, so that'll be personal, sport, and eco, or efficient I should say. Okay, starting price of the 2023 X1 xDrive28i is $39,100. The Blue Bay Lagoon Metallic, like Storm Bay, is another $1,200. All the interior upholstery is included, so no cost. Premium package for $4,200, and you get a lot with the premium package, including the heads-up display, parking assistance, interior camera, wireless device charging, heads-up display. A pretty good deal. X-Line adds another $500, and then $150 for the trim. $550 for the heated steering wheel and heated front seats. Again, that's an option. It's not part of the premium package, unfortunately. So if you do want those options, you have to make sure you check the box for those things. Remote engine start for $300. You can also add that post build if you did not spec it. 19-inch wheels for another $600. $450 for the active front seats and lumbar support. All told, MSRP of this particular example, just a shade over $48,000. Again, you can go quite nuts on this one and get really well equipped. So I'm going to go here, we'll go into the Connected Drive store. So you can have the Driving Assistance Plus, which is basically just active cruise control, which is a pretty decent system. You can do a trial, or you can buy it outright for $950. You can't spec Driving Assistance Plus from the factory. It's either Driving Assistance Pro or nothing. All right, we'll go in the back seat, take out the cargo area, and pop the hood as well. Always forget, no more comfort access on the back doors, so you have to make sure it's unlocked. Here's the back seat in Black Veganza. All right, so here's the view from the back seat of the cockpit. Got our moonroof shade open. Now, there have been some deletions. I think the panoramic moonroof has been deleted, but I'm not sure what it's replaced with. Either is this the moonroof that's been sort of replaced, it's just glass, or is it a slick top? We have some of those vehicles coming in, so I'll have to wait and see what happens. Now, no climate control in the back seats, so you get a vent here, as well as USB-C charging ports for your rear seat passengers. Again, knee room and leg room is really, really good. And headroom, no issue whatsoever. So I think this is a really good space vehicle for your passengers. I think a really good sized one too. Again, a little bit shorter than the X3 and a little bit less cargo space, but I think it's a really good option. So I think what that tells us for the next gen X3 is it's going more upscale. It's going to be a little bit bigger and of course pricier, because right now there's a little bit of overlap between the X1 and X3. All right, so moving to the back, we can use our kick to open feature. Now with the X-Line, you can also opt for a trailer hitch. I think we might have one of those coming in, so I'll show you what that looks like. Of course, that would then delete the kick to open feature. You have to kick in really far to get that thing to work. Other vehicles is a little bit less shallow. So cargo area is pretty decent. Of course, you can also fold down these rear seats. Then you have a spare tire. That's a space saver spare, with all the equipment that you need to change a tire should you need to do so. Use our kick to close. We'll make our way to the front of the car and see what lies beneath the bonnet. So underneath the hood is the B48 inline 4-cylinder 2-liter turbo engine. And this guy's 241 horsepower and 295 torques. So more torque than the X3 30i, and only slightly less power. But does the X1 make a lot of sense for you? I think it's a pretty decent sized vehicle and lots of great features on it as well. That's it for a quick tour around another X1. We'll see you at the next video.